think, okay, cool. Hi, YouTube. I'm back. It's, been another month. It's been another month. And I'm here to say hi and doing things. And look, we have a poster. I showed you the poster before, I'm sorry. Oi, okay, so I actually have a topic for today. What do you do?
I'm plugging my hard drive.
Oh, okay.
Saving the lives of energy and people! You should keep going.
Okay. Anyway, I have a topic today. Well, first we're gonna talk about DOMA, because of course, that's like a big thing going on, and it really affects me, because, like, being a lesbian, the Defense of Marriage Act was kind of a terrible thing for me. It's like, oh, we're going to protect marriage from those who would destroy it. And I'm like, that's awesome. No, we're going to protect it from you homosexuals. I'm like, what? What about, like, the people who are just going to get married and then get divorced? Because, like, 60% of marriages fail. And 90% of statistics are made up on the spot. Anyway.
That's what 20% of people say.
Yeah, 20% of people believe that. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I have a kiss. No, the point is honestly in this pin. Okay, I'm done with the puns. The point is that, who are they protecting marriage from? And I don't get it. I mean, how are homosexuals going to destroy marriage in any kind of way? Other than, like, the way that everyone's destroying marriage. I don't see why we're that special, but maybe we have more power than I like to give us credit for. So, whatever. That's cool. I guess I'm really kind of like a marriage-destroying, I'm a concept and ideal-destroying goddess.
Yeah.
Ultimate power! Sorry.
How could you?
Because I'm evil. Anyway,
I'm sorry, earthquake!
What would you want to do?
Anyway,
right, it's great that, the federal government in America now
my computer.
Now accepts, marriage equality, because that's great. This is America. We should all be just as equal as everyone else. Russia tried it once, didn't work out. No, but this isn't Russia. So, it's also not the Soviet Union of America, which would be really weird. Not the point. The point is right there. Yeah,
Stop, you're getting too sharp.
Right, so,
I'm gonna have to appoint somebody else if you can't get...
Rolling right along, segueing into the other topic of... I got to thinking, I'm like, how common is it for transgender people to be homosexual? I mean, because I know a lot of people come out as being gay before they come out as being trans, but then it turns out that they're straight all along, and they just didn't know, and stuff like that. But, me, I've always liked girls since I was like, 7 or 8? I've been developing crushes, like, for that long. And I'm like, is that normal? Is that the way it's supposed to go? Because Eddie Izzard said something like that, He once said, most transvestites actually like women. And I'm like, that's great, but I'm not a transvestite, not the point. But, the thing of, like, what's usual? What's normal? Because I kind of see it going both ways. I have a trans guy friend who's really into girls. I have a trans guy friend who's really into guys. I have some trans girlfriends, friends who are into guys, and I'm definitely making more friends with girls, trans girls who are into girls. So I'm like, what is this? We're diverse. There's no expected norm, and that's like exactly what came to me. It's like, oh my god, we're just as normal as everybody else, which means nobody's fucking normal. Can you say fuck on YouTube?
Sure, why not? It's age restrictive.
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
Oh no, you have to make it an age restrictive video just for one word.
Oh!
God forbid.
Ah, fuck that. Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, so I wonder how much time I have left on this before it cuts out, because it cuts out at like 8 minutes.
You have like 3 minutes left.
Oh, cool. Things and stuff. Yeah, like, we're all normal, right? Except we're not normal, because who's normal? I think I've said shit before on this.
Probably.
Yeah, well, whatever, we'll fix it.
Oh, crap.
Oh, it's not gonna... You can't say that on the internet. What are you thinking?
If internet is for porn.
The internet is for porn, but that's a whole nother story. And a song, which I'm not going to sing for you.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Not right now. Maybe later, okay? Right, where was I? Lesbians. They're awesome. I've met cisgendered girls who are pansexual. I've met cisgendered guys who are straight. I've met cisgendered guys who are bi. I've met, it's like everybody's different or something, and sexuality and gender have nothing to do with each other. So, I guess that's where my realization came into play, and the hilarious thing about this is that I completely wasted all this time talking about something that didn't need to be talked about, but I'm like out of topics. Also, I wanted to share that idea or the thought that I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is it normal? Am I weird? Or are we all just different people?
What's that? If there's a topic you want to talk about, you should leave it in the comments? What?
I guess if you wanted something talked about, you could make a comment and say so.
She'll pretty much talk about anything.
But I'll talk about pretty much anything. Actually, I'm thinking of doing a sex talk. Especially for transgender people, because, our sex gets kind of weird, because, things may or may not be brought into play that you do or do not want to have brought into play. But that's a different topic and a different discussion, and definitely, you need to be 18 to view that stuff, because that's grown-up stuff. I don't know why you need to be 18, but those are the laws and rules, so therefore you have to be 18. I'm sorry.
50 seconds.
Oh no, it's not 50 seconds.
Why not?
If you're wondering who I'm talking to and why I'm staring away from the camera, it's because there's this very, very, very attractive woman who's only wearing a sports bra and pants.
Thank you for advertising a loose image.
No, you're not loose at all. She
point.
never does this. She never does this. It's like a treat because
You
it's
have 20
hot.
seconds left.
That's okay. I can just start it over again, or not over. I just restart it and they.
You said you don't edit though.
No, I don't. But I combine the two of them. That's why sometimes it goes for 11 minutes when this thing can only take 8 minutes. Why does this camera do that? Did it stop?
No, 3, 2.
See, look, I just totally combined those two. What you just witnessed there was clever editing because the camera's dumb. No, not the point. Oh, right, so I had an idea, YouTube. And it involves making a show for YouTube. YouTube. And it would focus on transgender issues and also just basically queer issues in general, because I'm totally queer. I'm 2 out of 4 on the LGBT. Let's not even throw in the Q, because the Q just adds in a gigantic amount of things. I mean, I thought there was millions of possibilities before. And no, this is well, a tangent. No, show. So I guess I'd like to know what you guys think of the idea of me kind of starring in my own little YouTube sitcom. Basically the story of a transgender lesbian and her straight conservative roommate. Dude. He's not actually, conservative, but he is straight. And also it has its own drama, and a lot of this stuff is really true because he's actually dating my now ex-girlfriend. Well, former girlfriend. We've been over that. Not the point. Anyway, yeah. And it's weird, but I figured it'd be like the new Seinfeld or Will and Grace or whatever. Yeah, their names are public property. I'm gonna talk about them. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about starting that up because Science Time didn't really take off.
Okay.
It could have, but it didn't.
Nope. Well, anyway.
Anyway, no, that's not the point. I'd like to do it, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. And you know me, it's going to be full of puns and jokes, and some of them are going to be a little bit subtle because I actually get to like put my creative ability at work, whereas here I'm just ranting at you people. Yes, you people, you YouTubers. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the idea of just like, let me know what you think. If it's going to be extraordinarily negative, I'd like you to put a reason. You can call me all the horrible names you want as long as you can justify why you're saying them. That's my rule. If you can't justify what you're saying, it doesn't count. So if you're just going to call me a terrible person and it's just because I'm, like, not going with the will, or I'm going against the will of God, that's not a valid reason. I don't know what God's will is. I highly doubt you know what God's will is. You know what somebody else thinks God's will is, but you don't know His will.
How can God have a will if He never dies?
What?
You know, like how...
Oh, a will. Aha. Aha. Also, there, in show, there might be small bits of, like, almost boobage, because I love taking my shirt off. But, you know, you have to wear a bra, because that's a thing. And they're generally sports bras, which, those are acceptable replacements for shirts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see? Anyway,
Really?
not the point. So yeah, that's about everything. And I'll try to keep more in touch, and we'll get to working on that first episode, and it probably won't be released for a while because I'd like to do this right and not just do it like the day before I'm uploading it, because that was getting annoying. Anyway, I love you, YouTube. Stay classy. And sexy. And oh, are you actually gonna turn it off for me?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, go on. Molest the camera. That was weird.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.